Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The legendary Anoa'i family continues to make waves in the world of professional wrestling, with another rising star set to make his mark in WWE. Lance Anoa'i, the real-life cousin of Roman Reigns and the son of WWE Hall of Famer Samu, has officially confirmed his arrival to the Stamford-based promotion. This marks a significant moment for both Lance and the Anoa'i family, further cementing their dominance in the wrestling world. Lance Anoa'i, a third-generation wrestler, has reportedly signed a contract with World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, last summer, but due to an undisclosed injury, he has been kept off television for the time being. Despite this, his inclusion in WWE was already highly anticipated by fans, familiar with the Anoa'i family's illustrious history in the business. Although Lance is relatively new to WWE, he isn't entirely unfamiliar to the company. The 32-year-old first appeared in WWE as an enhancement talent, making his debut on Monday Night Raw during Roman Reigns' feud with Shane McMahon in 2019. At that time, Lance was introduced to the WWE Universe as Reigns' cousin, showcasing his connection to one of the most dominant factions in modern wrestling, the Bloodline. On February 13, 2025, Lance Anoa'i took to his official Instagram to share an exciting update regarding his WWE journey. The post featured a photo of Lance with WWE Senior Vice President of Talent Development Creative, Shawn Michaels, with the two smiling in what appeared to be a celebratory moment. In the caption, Lance confirmed that he had signed with the company, marking the first time he has officially commented on the news. Lance's announcement was met with excitement from fans and the Anoa'i family alike. His uncle, the legendary Rikishi, had previously shared his congratulations on Facebook back in 2024, confirming that Lance had indeed joined WWE. With the NXT logo visible in the background of the photo, it seems likely that Lance will begin his WWE career in NXT under the mentorship of Shawn Michaels, a living legend in the wrestling world. The Anoa'i family has a long history of success in WWE, with Roman Reigns leading the charge as the tribal chief and head of the Bloodline faction. The family's influence in professional wrestling dates back generations, with legendary figures such as WWE Hall of Famer Afa Anoa'i and his brother Sika, who are the patriarchs of the family. Their sons, including Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and other members of the Anoa'i dynasty, have helped define WWE's legacy over the years. Lance Anoa'i now looks to continue that tradition of excellence and dominance. While it remains to be seen how his career will unfold in WWE, many fans are already drawing parallels between him and other members of his family, particularly Roman Reigns. The possibility of Lance eventually joining the Bloodline faction, or perhaps forging his own path, adds an exciting layer to the ongoing storylines in WWE. As exciting as Lance's arrival is, it may be some time before fans see him appear alongside Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline on the main roster. The NXT brand will likely serve as his training ground for the time being, as he continues to hone his craft and establish himself as a formidable presence in WWE. There have been rumblings that Lance could eventually be part of one of the Bloodline factions, either the dominant Roman Reigns-led Bloodline or perhaps a more separate entity. However, it is clear that fans are eager to see how his connection to Reigns and the family legacy will play into his WWE journey. As Lance Anoa'i embarks on his journey with WWE, many are looking forward to seeing how the next chapter of the Anoa'i family's legacy unfolds. While Roman Reigns has been a central figure in WWE's top storylines, particularly with the Bloodline, Lance's arrival adds fresh excitement to the roster. It remains to be seen how the company will use his connection to Roman, but it's clear that the groundwork has already been laid for an eventual connection between the two, perhaps even extending beyond the familial ties. Lance's debut in NXT could serve as the perfect opportunity for him to build his character, develop in-ring skills, and work alongside some of the best developmental talents WWE has to offer. Under the guidance of seasoned veterans like Shawn Michaels, Lance will have the chance to improve and refine his craft before making his potential main roster debut. Michaels himself is one of the greatest wrestlers to ever step foot in the ring, and his presence in Lance's career could be a game-changer, offering invaluable mentorship along the way. The history of the Inoue family in WWE cannot be overstated. From the legendary Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, to Roman Reigns' current reign as the Tribal Chief, the Inoue family has been integral to WWE's success for decades. What makes Lance's journey particularly intriguing is how he will carve out his own identity while still being connected to such a prestigious lineage. Whether he aligns with his cousin Roman and becomes part of the Bloodline's expanding empire, or whether he chooses to branch out on his own, fans are eager to see how his story unfolds. Many will also be wondering how Lance's arrival will affect the current Bloodline storyline. Roman Reigns' faction has been one of WWE's most dominant and compelling storylines in recent years, and adding more members could create new dynamics. However, there are also significant opportunities for Lance to stand apart from the Bloodline, potentially creating his own path in WWE. It wouldn't be surprising if WWE decides to take a different route with Lance, given that his family legacy provides so many storytelling opportunities. As for Roman Reigns, his future in WWE remains as exciting as ever. While he is expected to miss the Elimination Chamber due to his injury, his status as the head of the Bloodline ensures that fans will continue to be invested in his journey. With WrestleMania 41 just around the corner, the anticipation surrounding what Reigns will do next is palpable. Could his storyline with Seth Rollins continue? Or will there be a dramatic return at a future event that reignites his feud with Rollins and others? Regardless of where things go for Roman, it's clear that the Inoue family will continue to play a central role in WWE for years to come. With Lance Inoue now officially on the roster, fans will be watching with bated breath to see how this new chapter of the Bloodline story develops, especially as Lance makes his transition from developmental talent to a main roster WWE superstar. His arrival marks a pivotal moment in WWE history, and the potential for future storylines featuring both Roman and Lance Inoue could take WWE into exciting new territories. As the Bloodline grows and evolves, so too will the Inoue family's enduring impact on the wrestling world. As Lance Inoue prepares to make his mark in WWE, the future of Roman Reigns also remains a hot topic. With the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event fast approaching, fans are left wondering what role, if any, Reigns will play in the event. Roman Reigns has been written off television following a brutal attack from Seth Rollins on the post-Royal Rumble episode of Raw. Rollins, known as the Visionary, targeted Reigns, delivering two vicious stomps to his former Shield brother, one on the floor and another on the steel steps. This attack has led to speculation that Reigns will miss the Elimination Chamber, leaving the WWE Universe wondering how his absence will impact the upcoming event. While Reigns will most likely not compete in the men's Elimination Chamber match at the event, his absence doesn't necessarily mean fans will be without his presence. As a key figure in the Bloodline storyline, Reigns could still make an appearance at the event, possibly in a non-wrestling capacity. It is also possible that WWE could have Reigns make a surprise return later on, with many speculating that he may seek revenge on Seth Rollins for the attack. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, there's a chance that Reigns could make a dramatic return to TV in the weeks leading up to the grandest stage of them all. Fans have already begun to theorize that Reigns might cost Seth Rollins the Elimination Chamber victory, setting the stage for a highly anticipated showdown between the two at WrestleMania. This would not only be a continuation of their personal rivalry, but also an intriguing twist in the larger Bloodline storyline. While Roman Reigns' absence from the Elimination Chamber has left a gap in the Bloodline's ongoing saga, the arrival of Lance Inoue adds a new layer to the family's wrestling narrative. The future looks bright for Lance, and fans are eagerly awaiting his next steps in WWE. Whether he takes the path of becoming a key member of the bloodline or emerges as a standout star
Subscribe to
in
my
his own right,
channel.
his journey in WWE is one that will be closely watched.